Hi everyone, welcome back to the Dream Awakening. Today I'm sharing something very powerful. 15 words that block your prayers and 15 words that unlock them. The words you speak shape your spiritual reality. If you use the wrong ones, your prayer can feel powerless. But with the right words, your prayer becomes unstoppable. Let's begin with the words that block prayers, the ones you must avoid. 1. Impossible. When you declare something as impossible, you shut the door of faith before it even opens. Prayer is built on believing that all things are possible. By using this word, you limit divine power and reduce your expectation of miracles. 2. Can't. The word can't creates an invisible wall around your life. Each time you say, I can't be healed, or I can't succeed, you block the spiritual energy that carries your prayer into manifestation. It is a word of self-defeat. 3. Never. Saying never is like writing a final judgment against yourself. When you say, this will never change, or I will never be free, you are speaking against your own request. Prayer requires hope, never destroys it. 4. Doubt. Doubt is the enemy of faith. Even when you pray, if your heart is full of doubt, your words lose strength. Doubt makes prayer unstable, like a seed planted on rocky ground. It cannot grow. 5. Hopeless. Calling a situation hopeless kills the expectation that prayer needs to thrive. Hope is the fuel of faith. Without hope, prayer becomes an empty ritual instead of a living connection with God. 6. If. The word if can weaken prayer when it is spoken from uncertainty. For example, saying, if God truly cares, introduces doubt into your request. Prayer should be rooted in conviction, not in conditions. 7. Maybe. A maybe prayer is a powerless prayer. When you say, maybe it will work, maybe it won't, you remove authority from your words. Prayer requires clarity, not hesitation. 8. Worthless. Calling yourself worthless damages your spiritual confidence. When you believe you are unworthy, you silence your own voice before heaven. Prayer is most effective when you approach God with boldness, not self-condemnation. 9. Fear. Fear is the opposite of faith. Even when you pray, if your heart is full of fear, your words lose strength. Fear makes prayer unstable, like a finger pointing at doubt instead of trust. It pushes away the confidence that prayer requires. 10. Failure. Declaring yourself or your situation as a failure sets a negative prophecy over your life. Prayer is designed to lift you higher, but constant talk of failure pulls you down and weakens your spiritual boldness. 11. Useless. When you say this is useless or my prayer is useless, you cancel the very seed you just planted. Nothing is useless in God's hands, but speaking it makes you abandon your faith too early. 12. Why me? The phrase why me sounds innocent, but spiritually it shifts focus from trust to self-pity. It keeps you stuck in the problem instead of opening you up to solutions. 13. Later. Saying later in prayer is a form of procrastination. It delays your faith and postpones your expectation. Prayer works with urgency and belief in now, not in endless postponement. 14. Maybe tomorrow. This phrase weakens the force of prayer by pushing hope away into the future. While waiting has its place, saying maybe tomorrow can make you forget that prayer also activates immediate breakthroughs. 15. Unworthy. Believing you are unworthy of God's help blocks prayer because it steals confidence. Humility is good, but seeing yourself as undeserving prevents you from receiving blessings already available to you. Now, instead of these negative words, speak words that unlock faith, hope, and breakthrough. 1. Possible. Declaring possible opens the door of faith. It invites divine power to act beyond limitations and makes room for miracles. 2. Can. The word can carries ability and authority. Saying, "I can overcome," aligns your faith with God's strength and creates spiritual momentum. 3. Yes. Yes is a word of agreement. It affirms your belief that what you asked for is already done and seals your prayer with faith. 4. Faith. Faith is the language of prayer. It keeps your words alive, strong, and connected to heaven's power. 5. Hope. Hope fuels expectation. It keeps you waiting with confidence, knowing that delay is not denial. 6. Sure. Using words like sure or surely adds conviction to your prayer. It removes uncertainty and builds spiritual assurance. 7. Amen. Amen is more than tradition. It means, so be it. It seals your request with finality and agreement. 8. Worthy. Believing you are worthy to stand before God gives you boldness in prayer. It reminds you that grace makes you deserving of blessings. 9. Peace. Peace keeps your heart calm after praying. Speaking peace shows trust that God is already working on your behalf. 10. Victory. Declaring victory gives your prayer direction. It shifts focus from the struggle to the outcome, building confidence in triumph. 11. Grace. Grace reminds you that divine help is available. It brings ease where effort fails, unlocking supernatural assistance. 12. Now. Saying now activates urgency and present expectation. It reminds you that God is not limited by time. 13. Thank you. Gratitude unlocks more blessings. When you say thank you in prayer, you attract answers because appreciation multiplies what you have. 14. Blessed. Speaking blessed affirms your spiritual identity. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, aligning you with divine favor. 15. Love. Love is the strongest force in prayer. It heals, restores, and draws answers faster than fear or anger ever could. So remember this: your words carry power. Remove the words that block your prayers and start speaking the words that unlock blessings, peace, and victory. If this message helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual insights. Until next time, keep speaking life and keep your prayers powerful.